So sometimes it also starts from great titles. So if you're the kind of guy that you feel kind of writer that you feel like, I have nowhere to start, titles are a good way. Like I feel like if you can create your title memorable and attention grabbing and clear, that helps to guide a little bit your process, right? So these are some titles I love, Freaks and Geeks, Penny Dreadful, Love, Adventure Time. These are all, you kind of already feel the genre, that you feel the story, you feel what the possibilities are in these titles just looking at it, right? And I think that's the element of a great title. It's maybe a little bit of a shortcut. It's a hooky kind of way of approaching a story, but I personally found it very, very useful. So start with a title, even if it's a working title, which means that it's not the lockdown final title, it's just a title to be developed. That's okay too. So like here's some titles of things that I've worked on in the past. I had this idea called Petticoat Slaughter. I didn't know what the hell that's about. It was like a vampire story, I think it was, and I think it was like the name of it was like a traveling circus, but all the people that ran the circus were vampires. And so the idea was like they were tricking people to come into the circus, but then they were like capturing them and using them as food, like or something like that. I can't remember, but Nikola Tesla. I was like, wow, I really love Nikola Tesla, the scientist. Like I love what he contributed to humanity. But then I was like, wow, I wonder if there's another story here where he was like Harry Potter and he had the ability to like resurrect the dead. And I was like, oh, that's a cool idea. Let me try and do like a real life story, but add this fictional sci-fi element to it as well. And I wrote a whole feature film on that, and like I was like sending it out, and yeah, it did pretty well. I got some placings in different places, a few others that didn't go anywhere. But yeah, I mean, coming out with titles is part of the deal. It's part of being a writer as well, I think. And if you can develop a sense of what's a good title, that's fantastic.